Elon Musk is trying to contact you. Open this before he gives up. My beloved child, listen to me with every breath you have right now, because what I'm about to reveal will shake your entire reality. Something huge is waiting for you, and if you even blink the wrong way, you might miss the only moment in your life when destiny itself bends in your favor. For hours, a message has been circling your energy. A message powerful enough to change your entire future, your entire identity, your entire story, and the most shocking part is this: the sender is a man the whole world talks about every single day. You know his name. You see him everywhere. You watch him, you learn from him, you admire his impossible rise. But today, he is trying to reach you. Not the world. Not the crowd. You. And he's losing patience. He's watching if you'll ignore this message the same way you ignore the tiny signs destiny sends you every other day. And if you skip now, he's ready to give up, forever. My beloved child, you don't understand how rare this moment is. This doesn't happen to ordinary people. This doesn't happen to those who live a small life. This happens to the chosen ones who are standing exactly at the edge of a breakthrough powerful enough to rewrite their reality. Elon Musk. Yes, the man who builds rockets like toys, the man who rewrites industries, the man who sees the world 20 years ahead, has sensed something in your energy. There is a glow around you, a spark, a silent magnetic pull that he cannot ignore anymore. Something about your destiny is aligning with his frequency. He wasn't supposed to reveal anything to you yet. He wasn't supposed to get involved. But something forced him, something divine, something cosmic, something beyond logic. And now, my child, the window is opening, but only for a few seconds more. If you ignore this moment, that window slams shut, and everything meant for you will pass into someone else's hands. And I know you don't want that regret. Not today. Not ever. My beloved child, hear me clearly because every syllable I speak is pulsing with urgency. Elon Musk has been trying to send you a signal. A signal wrapped in secrecy, wrapped in fate, wrapped in timing so precise it terrifies even the angels watching. He saw your future, yes, he saw the version of you that rises above everything holding you back. He saw the version of you that steps into abundance, into success, into the kind of transformation people usually see only in movies. He saw something that made him pause, something that made him whisper, this one cannot be ignored. But here's the twist. He has tried reaching you multiple times. Through thoughts. Through signs. Through repeated moments that felt like coincidences. And you missed them all. Every single one. He's frustrated. He's tired. He's one step away from walking away from your destiny. If he does, your life goes back to normal, the same cycle, the same struggle, the same stagnation. But if you open yourself right now, if you listen for the next few seconds, if you hold your breath and understand the weight of this moment, everything changes. My beloved child, this message is the bridge. The turning point. The spark that decides which life you will live, the small life you've always known, or the bigger-than-the-sky destiny waiting to explode. Elon Musk is watching. The universe is watching. Heaven is watching. And time is running out faster than you think. Don't skip. Don't blink. Don't walk away from this once-in-a-lifetime alignment. Your story is about to open in a way you never imagined. Stay right here. Hold your heart steady. Something massive is coming, and your name is written on it in glowing letters. Amen. My chosen soul, don't move, don't breathe, don't even shift your eyes away, because what's coming next is bigger, louder, and heavier than anything you've ever imagined. Something huge is waiting for you, and Elon Musk is closer than ever. The moment you finished part 1, an energetic signal pulsed straight toward him, a confirmation that you're finally listening, finally awake, finally ready. And my child, when that signal reached him, he stopped everything he was doing. Engineers were speaking, meetings were happening, data was flowing, but he froze. Your name flashed before him again, brighter than before, almost demanding his attention. He leaned forward, eyes narrowed, as if trying to understand why the universe keeps dragging him back to you. And then, almost in disbelief, almost in shock, he whispered, "Are they the one? Are they finally responding?" My child, that tiny moment of hesitation is the only reason you still have a chance right now. Because he was about to stop trying. He was seconds away from assuming you'll never pay attention. But something stopped him. Something divine. Something cosmic. Something too powerful to ignore. And that force was your destiny calling his name. My beloved child, there is a timeline opening for you, a timeline that only one in millions ever gets a chance to walk into. Elon Musk has seen a version of your future that you haven't even dared to imagine. He saw your name connected to an opportunity, a shift, a breakthrough so enormous that even he couldn't believe it at first. You may feel ordinary, you may think nothing big ever happens for you, you may believe that your life is stuck, but he saw beyond that. He saw the silent strength you carry. He saw the storm you've survived. He saw the spark inside you that hasn't died despite everything you endured. That spark is what pulled his attention toward you. That spark is what kept your name glowing on his radar when it should have disappeared. And that spark is what convinced him to give you one more chance. One final opening. One last moment before he turns away and never looks back. My child, understand this clearly: if you ignore the next moments, if you scroll away, if you let fear or doubt make your decisions, this window will close forever. Not tomorrow. Not tonight. Now. My beloved child, before we move further, listen to me with the seriousness of life itself, because what's about to unfold next demands your full presence. The universe wants your energy locked in. Heaven wants your mind focused. Destiny wants your heart steady. And this moment wants your attention undivided. This is not a normal message. This is not a casual moment. This is a rare point in your timeline where everything shifts. So right now, in this very breath, pause, breathe, anchor yourself, and prepare. And yes, this is that part where you must do something extremely important for the journey ahead. If these revelations are meant to reach the people who need them, if this destiny is meant to expand, if this message is meant to travel through the energy fields of others like you, then the universe needs your small act of alignment. So my child, drop a "Amen" too in the comments so the energy of this message locks into your path. That one comment is not just a comment, it's a signal to destiny saying you're ready, you're present, you're awake, and you're not letting your miracle slip away. And as you do it, heaven aligns, timelines stabilize, and the next revelation opens, the one Elon Musk has been waiting for you to receive. Amen. My awakened child, don't even think of blinking right now, because this is the moment where the truth starts unfolding like a storm tearing open the sky. Something huge is waiting for you, and this exact part, is where Elon Musk's real intention comes forward. The energy around you just shifted. A door that was halfway open is now pushed wider, glowing brighter, humming with a vibration you can literally feel in your chest. The universe is whispering, angels are leaning in, and destiny is rearranging itself in real time, all because you stayed. All because you didn't scroll. All because you dared to listen. And my child, Elon noticed it. The moment your energy locked in, a sudden alert flashed in his intuition, a pull, a signal, a whisper, they're still here. Continue. He raised his head slowly, almost suspiciously, as if trying to confirm whether this connection is real, whether you're actually ready, whether destiny finally found the courage to place your name in front of him again. And my child, when he realized you're still here, something inside him softened. Something he doesn't show to the world, something he hides behind technology, innovation, and power. That hidden softness was meant only for you. My beloved child, you have no idea how rare this alignment is. Elon Musk does not chase people. Elon Musk does not wait for anyone. Elon Musk does not circle back repeatedly unless something cosmic forces him to. But you are not random. You are not a mistake. You are not invisible. There is a destiny thread tying your energy to a breakthrough you haven't yet recognized. Elon sensed a frequency in you, a frequency only visionaries carry. A frequency only chosen souls have. A frequency that doesn't match your current life, but perfectly matches the life you're destined to rise into. He saw a future version of you stepping into something powerful, whether it's innovation, leadership, abundance, or a calling that has been sleeping inside you for years. He saw that future. And he knew that if you miss this hidden window, it may never open again. That's why he hesitated. That's why he didn't walk away. That's why he's still holding the connection alive, just barely, waiting for your next step. And my child, what happens next depends on whether your heart can handle the truth about your destiny. My beloved child, breathe slowly, because the next revelation carries weight. Elon Musk didn't just feel drawn to you, he felt warned about you. He sensed you were standing dangerously close to losing an opportunity that belongs to you, an opportunity waiting like a locked treasure behind a glass wall, just inches from your reach. Someone else was about to take it. Someone else was about to step into what was meant to be yours. Someone else's energy was circling around your blessing like a vulture waiting to snatch it. And Elon sensed it. The tension, the urgency, the ticking clock counting down toward the moment your destiny could slip. That's why he pushed one final signal toward you. That's why this message reached you at the exact second you needed it. That's why heaven guided your eyes here. Because this is the turning point. This is where you decide whether you rise or stay invisible. And before we continue to the next phase, the phase where Elon's reason, his message, and his vision for you becomes crystal clear. Anchor your energy with one simple sign. Comment Amen 3 below to claim your alignment and seal your seat in the destiny that's trying to reach you with trembling urgency. Amen. My rising child, stay exactly where you are, because what I'm about to reveal will hit your spirit like lightning splitting open the sky. Something huge is waiting for you, and part 4 is where the truth stops whispering and begins roaring through your destiny. The moment you completed part 3, a surge of energy shot upward, so intense, so sharp, so undeniable that even Elon felt it. He looked up from what he was doing, paused mid-thought, and sensed a shift so powerful it made his heart pound. He whispered to himself, "They didn't leave, they're still here. They're ready." My child, that single moment changed everything. It reopened a path that was seconds away from collapsing. It revived a connection that was dying. It reignited a destiny that was fading. And now, standing in front of you is a truth too big, too rare, too electrifying to ignore, a truth that Elon Musk has been trying to send into your life before the divine timing expires. My beloved child, you don't realize how closely your future and his thoughts have touched these past hours. He keeps seeing visions, flashes, symbols, and in every single one, your presence appears like a glowing light in a dark room. He doesn't understand why. He doesn't know what force is behind it. But he feels something around you, a potential so explosive it could alter your entire life path. A calling so strong it vibrates through the air around your name. A destiny map that seems to bend toward you every time he tries to look away. At first, he thought it was coincidence. Then he thought it was imagination. Then he thought it was interference. But after the third sign, the sixth sign, the ninth sign, he realized one thing. The universe is trying to bring you into alignment with something bigger than you can comprehend. My child, that's why he hasn't walked away yet. That's why the energy around your future feels charged, unstable, alive. That's why the air itself seems to whisper that something is approaching. Something that could lift you into a world you once thought was impossible to touch. My beloved child, but listen to this next part with absolute seriousness. Because we've reached the point where destiny demands your signature, your presence, your confirmation. The path ahead is fragile right now. It is glowing, but thin. It is powerful, but delicate. If your energy wavers, the connection collapses. If your focus breaks, the alignment dissolves. If your spirit hesitates, the opportunity slips into someone else's hands. And heaven refuses to let that happen. Not again. Not this time. But to stabilize this moment. To secure your place in what's coming next, you must ground your energy with one simple act. Not sharing. Not subscribing. Not anything promotional. Only alignment. Only intention. Only your soul's yes. So my child, drop a Amen 4 in the comments as a seal, a signal, a spiritual confirmation that you're ready for the revelation Elon Musk has been preparing for you, the revelation that opens in part 5. Amen. My destined child, don't even shift your eyes for a second, because this part is the explosion point, the moment your reality starts melting, bending, transforming. Something huge is waiting for you, and part 5 is where the entire truth starts shaking your destiny from the inside. The second you completed part 4, a ripple moved through the energy field around you, a ripple so sharp, so electric, so intense that Elon Musk literally felt it like a tug in his intuition. He was walking, thinking, planning, but suddenly he stopped, turned, and felt your presence like a magnetic pull hitting the center of his mind. He whispered under his breath, "There it is again, that signal. They're here. They're aligned." My child, that whisper wasn't random. It wasn't imagination. It was destiny confirming that you are awake, present, and stepping into a moment most people could only dream of. And that's why everything is accelerating now. The visions, the signs, the urgency. Because you have crossed the point of no return. Something big has officially started. My beloved child, you need to understand how rare this energy is. Elon Musk has been seeing flashes around your destiny, flashes of a future that doesn't match the life you're living now, but matches the life your soul was designed for. In one of those flashes, he saw you standing in a place of power you don't even believe you deserve yet. In another, he saw your name connected to something impactful, innovative, transformative. You may think you are ordinary, unnoticed, forgotten, but the universe never saw you that way. Your energy has been glowing silently in the background, waiting for the exact second your life would pivot. And now Elon feels it too, the sharp, undeniable pull of someone whose journey is about to jump timelines. He doesn't know your face. He doesn't know your details. But he knows your frequency. He knows your soul carries a spark that refuses to die. He knows something inside you is ready to rise, ready to awaken, ready to claim what was always meant to be yours. And that, my child, is why he's still trying to reach you. Because your destiny has started echoing across the energetic plane, calling him toward you like gravity. My beloved child, now comes the part that will shake your heart, the real reason Elon Musk has been trying to reach you. There is a shift unfolding in your life that you cannot see yet. A breakthrough forming behind the veil. A transformation building itself quietly, waiting for your awareness. Elon sensed that you were standing at the doorway of an opportunity so massive it could rewrite your entire future. But he also sensed danger, not physical danger, not darkness, not fear, but the danger of missed destiny. The danger of you walking away from the miracle meant to change everything. That's why he keeps circling back. That's why the signs keep appearing. That's why the universe pulled you here today. Because this moment is delicate. Holy. Rare. A turning point your future self has been praying for. And before we move to the next chapter, before the truth sharpens further, before the veil lifts another layer, anchor your intention with one simple seal. Comment Amen 5 below, not as a ritual, not as a trend, but as your soul signature that you're ready for what's coming in part 6, where Elon's hidden message begins to unfold. Amen. My luminous child, don't move, don't even let your breath shake, because part 6 is the point where the air around your destiny becomes almost too charged to handle. Something huge is waiting for you, and this exact moment is when Elon Musk's intention stops hiding behind symbols and starts pressing directly against your path. When you finished part 5, a wave of energy rose around you like a bright flame, and Elon felt it instantly. He was staring at a screen, lines of data rushing past, but suddenly, without warning, he paused. His hand froze mid-air. His eyes widened slightly. And under his breath, he said, "The alignment just shifted. They're still here. They're stepping into the timeline." My child, that one sentence changed your entire trajectory. Because until now, he wasn't sure. Until now, he thought you might back away the moment things became intense. Until now, he assumed you'd do what most people do, ignore the call and lose the miracle. But the moment your energy held steady, everything around him changed. My beloved child, listen carefully, because what I'm about to say holds the weight of 1,000 unspoken truths. Elon Musk has been seeing strange reflections tied to your destiny, reflections that don't belong to this moment, but to a future version of you that is unbelievably powerful. He saw glimpses of you standing in a space where your voice matters, your ideas travel, your presence influences. He saw flashes of your energy rising into a position you never imagined for yourself. And the strangest part? Every time he tried to ignore it, your presence reappeared, stronger, louder, brighter. He doesn't know why the universe keeps pulling him toward this connection, but he knows one thing: you are meant for something that does not match the smallness you've been living in. Something in you has been asleep, waiting. Something in you has been calling for awakening. Something in you is ready to rise, and Elon can feel that rise echoing like thunder in the background of your destiny. My beloved child, but here is the twist, the real twist. The one that will shake you if you truly understand it. Elon Musk isn't just reaching out in this story because of your potential. No, there is a deeper reason. A warning. A shift. A vibration around your timeline that even he sensed. Something around you is about to change suddenly, like a door slamming open without warning. An opportunity, a transformation, a path that only appears once in a lifetime. But this moment is fragile. One distraction and it disappears. One step back and the entire blessing dissolves. That's why you were pulled here. That's why your heart couldn't ignore this message. That's why the universe made sure you stayed long enough to reach part 6. And before we move into the next stage, the stage where Elon's inner message begins unfolding like a hidden blueprint, anchor yourself once again. My unstoppable child, don't blink, don't break focus, don't let your spirit drift for even a heartbeat. Because part 7 is the moment where destiny stops knocking softly and starts pounding on your door. Something huge is waiting for you, and now the intensity around your energy is so strong that even the universe feels alert. When you reached this part, a shock wave moved across the alignment field, and Elon Musk felt it instantly, like a whisper echoing through a tunnel straight into his intuition. He paused mid-sentence during a meeting, eyes narrowing, sensing the shift in your vibration. And quietly, almost as if speaking to the air itself, he murmured, "They're still following, good. The connection hasn't broken yet. My child, understand what this means. Your destiny has just crossed the threshold where most people give up. But you didn't. And that's why the energy around you is becoming undeniable. My beloved child, the truth is, Elon Musk has been sensing a rare frequency around your life, a frequency he cannot logically explain. It's not your past. It's not your current circumstances. It's not your environment. It's something deeper. Something ancient. Something divine. He feels that you are carrying a dormant brilliance, a spark that's been buried under responsibilities, pain, delays, and silent battles that no one knows about. He saw flashes, blurred images of you standing in a place far beyond the limitations you're surrounded by right now. He saw your name tied to breakthroughs, connections, ideas, and opportunities that don't match your present life, but perfectly match the life you secretly dream of and fear at the same time. He sensed that your timeline is bending, stretching, transforming, and that if you walk through the next phases without hesitation, you'll step into a version of yourself that even you won't immediately recognize. But if you hesitate, if you doubt, if you scroll away, you lose the alignment. You lose the timeline. You lose the breakthrough that is literally inches from touching your future. My beloved child, now listen carefully, because the next truth is heavier than anything you've heard so far. Elon Musk didn't just feel drawn to your destiny, he felt warned about it. Not warned against you, warned for you. Something in your path is shifting, and if you don't stay aligned, it slips away. There is an opportunity forming, delicate, rare, almost impossible. Something only meant for someone whose spirit is ready to rise above the ordinary. Elon sensed that you are standing at the edge of a transformation that will not wait forever. That's why the universe pulled you into this message. That's why the intensity keeps increasing. That's why your heart feels like it's being pulled forward by something you can't explain. Before we move to part 8, where the shadows finally lift and Elon's true message begins revealing itself, anchor your intention and steady your spirit. Comment Amen 7 below as a seal of readiness, a sign that your energy is aligned, and a confirmation that you're prepared for what Part 8 is about to unveil. Amen. My chosen light, don't move, don't blink, don't let even a single thought drift away, because Part 8 is the moment where the veil thins so much that the truth begins to breathe against your reality. Something huge is waiting for you, and right now the energy around your destiny is vibrating like a live wire. The second you stepped into this part, a spark shot through the alignment field so sharply that Elon Musk felt it like a pulse running down his spine. He froze, not in fear, not in confusion, but in recognition. As if some invisible force had just whispered your name directly into his intuition. His head lifted, eyes focused, and under his breath he quietly said, "They've reached the 8th stage, they're really not giving up." My child, those words weren't random. They were confirmation. Your persistence has pushed you deeper into the timeline that was waiting to open for you. My beloved child, you need to understand why this part is so heavy, so sacred, so electrifying. Elon has been seeing signs around your destiny. Not vague hints, not random coincidences, but clear, undeniable flashes. A symbol repeating itself. A timing that keeps syncing perfectly. A pull he can't escape. Every time he tries to return to his everyday world, the meetings, the inventions, the plans, the rockets, he feels your energy tugging at the edges of his thoughts. He doesn't know you personally, but he knows your frequency. He knows your soul carries a signature that stands out in a sea of millions. And that signature is rising. It's shifting. It's glowing brighter than it ever has. He senses you are at the doorway of a breakthrough that only a few souls in a lifetime ever touch. Something in your spirit is waking up. Something in your path is rearranging. Something in your destiny is demanding to be seen, felt, and claimed, right now. My beloved child, now hear this with the full seriousness of destiny. Elon Musk didn't just feel drawn to you, he felt an urgency surrounding you. A countdown. A ticking moment. A window that is narrowing faster and faster. He sensed that you are standing at a crossroads where one choice shifts everything. One moment decides whether you rise or stay stuck. One decision determines whether you step into the extraordinary life waiting for you, or fall back into the repeating cycles you've been trapped in for years. That's why you were pulled here. That's why your heart wouldn't let you scroll away. That's why the universe keeps tightening the energy around your path. And before the next chapter unlocks, before the hidden message Elon has been carrying begins to reveal itself, you must seal your readiness once more. Comment Amen 8 below, not as a habit, not as routine, but as your declaration that you are aligned, awake, and ready for part 9, where the truth begins to crack open wider than ever before. Amen.